Hi there. So we're gonna read pages four through six for Diary of a Wimpy Kid. To help my wife learn English. So we figured out that Greg here, Greg slash Wimpy, is not a likable boy. He's quite selfish. He thinks poorly. He thinks Rolly is a. He thinks that he deserves the only right to change Rolly and not Abigail. Sorry, Abigail, and we see that Rolly's very ungroomed. He's very untidy. He's got crazy hair. Mm, he's not healthy, but he starts making changes in his life, and so any friend, any real friend, will be happy for that because your friend is growing and not jealousy. And I don't know. Like I mean, I have a relationship with a friend and his girlfriend, Mimi and Alex, and I'm glad that they're very healthy for it. In fact, I was not, to be honest, I was not feeling too happy of the way Alex's old ex was mistreating him, is like abusing his emotions, and these added to his to his mental unwell being, and that's kind of like I really didn't want to say anything because I didn't have any place to say anything, but she was toxic. His stepson was toxic. He just abused the holy living shit out of him, and everything was poisoned. So in this case, this relationship with Abigail is very healthy for Rowley. You will find out why. And any real friend should be happy that you know he's taking care of himself. He's applying hygiene. Hygiene doesn't mean just cleanness. It means wellness. Sleep hygiene. He's sleeping well. So anyhow, uh, so let's continue being a wimpy in a wimpy voice and a wimpy whiny voice. But now that there's a girl in the picture, things are totally different. That's so immature. That they're playing bubbles, they're blowing bubbles. Wherever Rolly is, his girlfriend Abigail is too. Abigail. And this is the picture of the chocolate milk fuzzing over, the bubbles fuzzing over. That's so immature. Wherever Rolly is, Abigail is too. And even if she isn't, it seems like she is. I invited Rolly to my house for a sleepover last weekend. The two of us could spend some time to, so the two of us could spend some time together. But after 2 hours, I gave up trying to have fun. No, you're cuter. Hee 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 hee. And that's Rolly. He's talking to his 1990s cell phone, the brick size. And Wimpy here, Greg, is just watching TV, too close to TV, might I add. That's gonna strain his eyes. And no, you won't go blind, but your eyes will get tired, and you will go blind. The more weaker your eyes get, the more your eyes get lazy. I guess I don't know, but it tires your eyes out if you watch and but yeah, you won't ruin your eyes. You just make your eyes tired, fatigued. And you got a teddy bear, you got soda, you got candies, and they're not even eating it because he's too preoccupied with Allison. No, you're cuter. Hee 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 hee. Hee hee hee. Okay, so page 5. And when the two of them are in the same place, it's even worse. Ever since Rolly and Abigail got together, it's like Rolly doesn't even have his own opinions anymore. So, what did you guys think of that? What did you guys think of that movie? Oh, we didn't care for that one. I'm just using dude, we didn't care for that one. I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's a teenage voice. It's been a long time since I was a teenager, as I said. So what you guys think of that movie? Oh, we didn't care. We didn't care for that one. So like Rolly and Abigail, they're watching no, they're watching a movie and see the thing about being a boyfriend and girlfriend is that you kind of try to engage in the hobbies of the other. For example, Mimi was already a sci-fi nerd as well, as much as we are all are. But Alex, he became even more so with Alex, and they're trying to get me to watch some cool stuff too. They actually got me to watch Houghton Catch Fire actually. So, and I know they're watching my crazy channels. I'm happy, and I'm happy for you guys too. I mean, you guys are so healthy, and healthy is good. It stabilizes Alex, and all his life support systems go into his brain. It's called positive psychology, and that's what we want as an addiction study student is give positive stuff to someone, to a client, positive alternatives so they can have fun and get in better shape. And that's the whole point of recovery, is to get well. Anyways, so Rowley's going to start to get well very soon. So what do you guys think of that movie? Oh, we didn't care for that one. I was hoping this would be blown over all by now, but things will be back to normal. But there's no sign of that happening anytime soon. Happy happy 9.5 day anniversary, and we'll see that it's a cupcake. It's a cupcake that says 9 on it. Instead of 9 years, as in 9 years old birthday, it's a 9 day. And then again, Wimpy is very sad that he's looking at her and she's looking at him, and they're ignoring him. And see, Allison, the giraffe girl, is very happy. Um, anyhow, let's go to page 6. And me and my wife did all the work in the morning of to explain what all these meant, and hopefully, hopefully this will reinforce those lessons of page 6 is up here actually. Somehow page 6 got behind page 1. I don't know how that happened, but oh, here's a Vietnamese word that she wrote down. And meow yam meow yam. I'm not pronouncing it correctly. She taught me how. I'm learning. Okay, so let's expand this a little bit. So Rowley's looking very groomed here. He's wearing nice clothes. He's combing his hair, and Abigail's looking pretty trendy too, and she's happy. And if you ask me, it's already gone. No, if you ask me, it's already gone too far. I've noticed little changes in Rowley, like the way he combs his hair and the clothes he wears. Like the way he combs his hair and the clothes he wears. And I guarantee you, Abigail is behind all of it. So meow yam is a guarantee. So I try to help my wife pronounce things. So this is guarantee. That's guarantee. And meow yam is the pronunciation and if she's doing me the favor of trying to learn English, I should do the favor of her to learn Vietnamese. And it's actually good to learn another language. And besides, the Vietnamese community in Canada is growing, so business-wise, it's actually a pretty good, smart idea to communicate as you grow professionally, or you get to communicate with other. You actually get to say something beyond "xin jiao" or "ni hao" with other people. I might even want to learn Chinese too, and learn Blackfoot. It's definite to learn the local indigenous language, especially when we work in human services, because there are many professionals working that, and they're trying to recruit. It's a sign of respect, actually. It's trying to reclaim their language, trying to reclaim their existential existence on this land. But I'm the one who's been best friends with Rowley all these years. So if anyone has the right to change him, it's me. See, it's not a likable person. Raleigh or Abigail is changing Raleigh, so he's wearing nice clothes, nice shoes, nice hair, nice clothes, and it's me. I just don't get how you can go from being someone's best friend to getting kicked to the curb. Now, now. And she writes it in English to teachers, writes it in Vietnamese to Nhao nhớ lệ 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 nhớ nháo Yeah, it's me. Um, I just don't get how far you can go from being someone's best friend to getting kicked to the curb, aka the Vietnamese. That's exactly what happened. During the winter, me and Rowley stored up some snowballs in my freezer so we could have a snowball fight when the weather got warm. And we haven't, and then that's it. That's it. Okay, so what are these little things up here? These words up here. Okay, well, when an ESL student learns English from wherever, they might not know how to read characters yet from all over. This is like a refugees, yet professionals, especially the ones who are coming to Canada, to who are encouraged to come to Canada. So they spend a few years learning levels, ESL levels, and then this and then what they would do is then expand those that basic knowledge, and that's a great way of doing it. That's a great way of uh, learning how to speak, increase their vocabulary, and uh, so they use a different set of characters. This is actually a phonetic language. This is to actually speak phonetically. That should be a universal language, by the way. Universal characters, backwards D, and this is actually a tonal sound. And like the French culture, you'll see in Vietnamese culture lots of different accents. Uh, you can see this in Chinese too. It's called pinyin. It's the the Englishized or anglicized way of the romaji of Japan, the language. So okay, so that's it. Chapters one through six. Not chapters, pages 1 through 6. I'm gonna go buy this book for myself too, and I guess this is fate that me and my daughters, my sons and my kids will start going the Disney route. Which is not too bad because you can watch Baby Yoda and the Mandalorian and all this other cool stuff. Oh, that's okay, so this is the reading of the Diary of a Wimpy Kid named Greg. So thank you for watching our show. Have yourselves a lovely evening.